Je n'en veux pas des bijoux de chez Chanel, je n'en veux pas, donnez-moi une limousine, j'en ferai quoi? Offrez-moi du personnel, j'en ferai quoi? Un manoir à Neuchâtel, ce n'est pas pour moi. Offrez-moi la tour Eiffel, j'en ferai quoi?
J'en ferai quoi? Go. So this recipe now is very special. My mom used to make it. I got two older brothers, and every Sunday mom would spend a couple of hours making French crepes, paper thin French crepes. And that's, she goes, she cooks them, and we eat them. 3 big boys. I mean, I was a smaller one, but I had 2 very big boys. Okay. So first thing is get some flour. We got just some plain flour, and I'm just going to put it in a sieve just to avoid any lumps. So you just use a little spatula and you just sieve it like that. Okay. And that's quite important. You must do it. It's a bit painful, not really painful, but a little bit time consuming. But you want to do it so you got no lump, no pieces of anything inside your flour whatsoever. Okay, then you're going to do a little cup. So here, the good thing with the crepe is that you can actually make the recipe a couple of days before, and every morning you get up and you make a couple of crepes for your breakfast. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, voila. Up. That's one thing done. So after that, you just make a whale. You make a little hole in the middle, and then you're going to put some sugar.
Is that just ordinary white sugar?
Ordinary white sugar. It's about 50 grams for 250 grams of flour. Okay? And then we're going to put a pinch of salt.
And why would you put a pinch of salt?
It just counterbalances the sweetness, but not too much, okay? I'm just putting a pinch of salt, okay? I just mentioned it again. So you got flour, sugar, and salt. Make a little well in the middle. And just break the eggs. Technically, to break eggs, actually, you should always get your eggs and break it into a separate container to make sure, you got the best eggs and it's not off or anything wrong with the eggs. Otherwise, you lose your whole mix by having bad eggs, and it does happen. Free-range eggs sometimes happen. Okay, so you got 3 eggs. Now, very slowly, you just break your yolk inside, and then you're just going to mix your eggs. So the best thing to do is to put actually a cloth under your bowl, so your bowl actually is not going to move and not going to travel anywhere. You can even actually use your hand after to incorporate the milk without your bowl moving. So you can use a little mixer if you wish. I mean, to do it by hand, you are more in control of what's happening. And very slowly, you just incorporate your milk. So if you want, you can get someone to give you a little help to do it. But most importantly, you must incorporate your flour very slowly and progressively. If you do it too quick, that's where you're going to create lumps. And you don't want to have that. Okay? And you got your crepe mix all done. It's quite, if you look at it, I'll show you with a spatula, it's beautiful and nice and clean, okay? And here we're going to put some clarified butter that I did just early on. And what the clarified butter first is going to make your mix a little bit richer, but also when you're going to pan fry your crepes, it's going to give you a beautiful golden color, okay? And also my mom used to put some Grand Marnier inside, just a little drop of Grand Marnier, but you can put some Calvados, you can put some brandy, you can put some orange zest, you can put some lemon zest, anything really you like, okay? Cooking should be a base of a recipe, and then you do your own little things. So I'm just going to get the clarified butter now, that I just did a few minutes ago.
Could you alter this recipe, David, to make it a savoury crepe?
Definitely, yeah. Just put maybe less sugar, touch more salt, and that's it. Same principle. And then you cook your pancake and you do something savoury with some mushroom and some spinach and goat cheese. Beautiful. Well, I'm just going to get the clarified butter now. It's nice how you do clarified butter.
Beautiful.
Just going to put that away, and I'm just going to add it to, obviously I'm not going to put all of it here, but I'm just going to put a little bit. Maybe 3 teaspoons, soup spoon, sorry, and that's it, okay? And very important now is if you are not confident and you think there's a little bit of lambs, you could actually strain it again. But if you did it properly and if you incorporate the flour slowly and progressively, it's not needed. And then it's got to go in the fridge. It's going to go in the fridge for half an hour, and we call that resting the mix, okay? Because what's going to happen for half an hour is the liquid's going to keep absorbing the flour, and then it's probably going to get thicker and you may have to readjust, like a touch more milk, or maybe it will be perfect. Okay? Voila, voila, voila. And I just put that, you cover it with Glad wrap and you put it in the fridge. Sorry, no repeat. So what I do now, I'm just going to cook the crepes. So I use a little bit of clarified butter. Make sure your pan is hot. You take off the excess of it. Okay? You keep your pan on. Then you just put your mix. And then you just do a little round. And you make sure that you go nice and around and around. Okay?
So you've got just enough mix to cover the bottom of the pan.
And you got a nice, and then you don't touch it, and then you're just going to start to flip it, or when the golden color starts to appearing on the edge, which I will show you, okay? But it's no point to play with it, to touch it, just leave it as it is. So here it's going on high, okay? And then once you do your crepe, one after one after one, you're just going to slowly reduce it to 8 or 7. But you can see the golden color appearing here. Okay, so you just, with your spatula, you can sort of move it a little bit to make sure it's not attached, but it shouldn't because it's a non-stick pan. And then you just flip it, okay? And then I just put a touch of a clarified butter around. And that's the first one. Usually the first one is for me, okay? So we're just going to play with the heat mainly. So we're going to have an even cooking, but you can see because of the clarified butter, you've got beautiful golden color appearing here. And then you just keep flipping to check, and then you give a little bit more color, okay? And then again, it's going to be a little bit darker, so you know that it's ready. You just flip it, and then you put it in a plate, like that. And then you keep putting the next crepes, the next crepes, the next crepes, the next crepes. You keep a piece of foil on the top, so you keep warm. And then every time you take off the foil, put your crepes on. Again, and then you keep repeating. So what we used to do is we used to have 4 burners, so you do 4 crepes at the same time, otherwise it takes you the whole day. Okay, once you got the rhythm, it's actually easy, it's not hard, okay? Just slowly, bang, and you keep going. So how we present it, I'm just going to move the pan here, and I'm going to show you how we present the crepes. So you just take your crepe and just you're gonna fold it. 1, 2. So if you're not too greedy, you can put 2 little crepe per person, and then you give them a choice. Here I've got a beautiful orange jelly, which is like a honey flavor with orange, apple juice, lemon juice, sugar. So it's no chemical, it's no pectin, it's no acidity, it's no coloring. And use that on a pancake and you drizzle around. The other one I really like is a beautiful mango and ginger jam, which is fresh mango with grated ginger. And again, it's very, very nice to go with the crepes. Beautiful. Okay?
Donnez-moi une suite au Ritz, je n'en veux pas. Des bijoux de chez Chanel, je n'en veux pas. Donnez-moi une limousine, j'en ferai quoi?